皆さん、こんにちは。Wakako です。Hello everyone, I'm Wakako. あなたは日本語で自分を指すとき、どんな言葉を使いますか？今日は私やあなたのいろいろな言い方を紹介します。When you address yourself in Japanese, which words do you use? Today, I'm introducing a variation of how to address I and you in Japanese. 日本語で私を指す言葉は、自分を指す言葉は私です。多くの人がもう知っていると思います。でも日本語には私を意味する言葉がたくさんあります。One Japanese word meaning I is 私。Many of you probably know 私 already. However, there are many other words meaning I in Japanese. あなたは私を意味する言葉をいくつ知っていますか？ How many words meaning I do you know? 私、僕、俺、あたし、私などがあります。The variety includes 私、僕、俺、あたし、私。Each of these words has a particular impression and proper situation you can use. Which word you should use is also depending on your gender and age. 私 is most basic and neutral words to mean I, and everyone can use it if you are an adult. Both adult men and women use 私 in formal situations. However, a little boy or young boy wouldn't use 私 because it sounds not only formal but also feminine. These boys tend to use 僕 Boku is used only by men. Both a boy and adult man can use boku, and boku sounds neutral and mild to address yourself. However, if you are an adult man, you can use it only in casual situations and not in a business scene. In business scene, it is most common to use 私 even if you are male. And 俺 is another word used only by men, but it sounds more masculine and informal. Many men and even little boys use 俺 in casual situations. I think 俺 is the most common word used by men in daily life. 私 is used not only adult people. If you are a little girl, 私 is a proper word to address yourself, both in formal and casual situations. Some adult women and little girls use 私 in casual situations. 私 sounds a bit more friendly than 私. On the other hand, 私 it sounds very formal, so 私 is often used in a business scene by both men and women when they are talking with clients and customers. Maybe some women use 私 in a private scene, but it sounds very decent. Okay, and this is a chart to check which word can be used for particular gender, age, and situations. Okay, so next, let me explain about あなた. あなた, which means you. あなた also has many varieties, includes 君、お前、あんた、てめえ。 Anata is probably the most neutral, and this is the one you often see in Japanese textbooks. However, in actual conversation, you might not often hear a man saying anata to mean you. It doesn't sound strange, even a man use anata, but more women use anata to mean you. Kimi is also used as a neutral word, and both men and women use it. And omae is mainly used by men and gives a masculine and robust impression. It is an informal word and sometimes impolite. So if you use omae, you have to be very careful. You might be able to use omae if the person you're talking to is a close friend or your sibling, younger sibling, or you are a parent and use it for your children. Husbands sometimes use omae to address their wives as well if she is comfortable to be called so. Some women also use omae occasionally, for example, for their children, but it sounds rough. And anta is also a casual word and it can be a bit impolite, but it's mainly used by women. So many mothers use anta when they address their children in casual conversations or scold their children. Wives sometimes use anta to address their husbands in casual scene too. The last one is teme. Probably you wouldn't hear this word in an actual conversation because teme is very rude and impolite way to address a person. Basically, teme is used when the speaker gets very angry and hates the other person. You might have seen this word in manga or anime, but it's probably better not to use in real life. And here is a chart to check which word you can use for particular gender, age, and situation. Okay, so that is all for today's lesson. Which words do you usually use to address yourself? And did today's lesson change your choice? There are many other ways to say I and you depending on the situation. So if you are interested, you can have a research by yourself. Thank you for watching today, and I hope to see you in the next lesson. Bye bye.